Alright everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a while, but I need to get some work done in this field. As usual, I'm about a month behind schedule. All the farmers around here, all their stuff is planted and growing already, and I haven't even started. But we had school sports and the weather hasn't really been cooperating. But today's mission is get that all plowed up at least. And then maybe tomorrow I'll hit it with the disc. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But today's mission is the plow, but I want to get all this equipment out of here. I got the willows growing up through all this stuff. I got a little disc laying here. There's a hay rake. I got this old Ford plow here. There's another sickle bar mower. I want to get all this stuff out of here so I can mow this down. It needs it bad. We'll get the brush hog out today at some point, but this plow, I'll show you the tag. It's an old, I didn't pay much for it, but Ford Tractor Division 4060 Engineering, whatever that means. But when I got this tractor with this, and then I put this 3-point hitch on there, I had all these big dreams of, I'm going to put a 3-point plow on the back of it and go to town. Well, it just never worked out. This tractor does not have any draft control, and I fought with this plow. I took this plow all apart and re-rigged it up because it used to have a big bar that come out the front. Well, it would hit my drawbar on my tractor. It just never worked, no matter what I tried. I put this wheel on the back to act as a gauge wheel, and probably after the fact the gauge wheel should have been mounted on the front somewhere maybe, but I gotta hook it up and move it anyway, so I figured we might as well give it a chance, give it a shot, see what it does. I think the other issue I had is when I first did this, I didn't have these pins out, so that lets that hitch float up and down. Maybe that'll help. Not sure. We'll see. But we'll try it. We'll get that cylinder off of there, set that aside for now, and give her a shot, see what it does. Alright, we got her pulled out a little bit so you can get a little better look, see what we got going on. She's not much. It's basically a piece of scrap. The moldboards are shot. The points are shot. There's no coulters on it. The way it's set up is, I don't know, it's all wrong. No matter what I do. I need to put her on a scrap trailer next time I haul load in, but since I had to move it, let's stick it in the ground, let's see what it does. I think the other problem I had with this, when I started plowing this sod, this hadn't been plowed for probably 40 years prior to that, and the sod was about 1.5 feet thick. I mean, it was like, even with that one bottom trailer plow at the time, it was like trying to pull through concrete. I mean, it was tough going. And before I had them trailer plows, this is what I had, and this is what I was trying to do it with. So it was pretty much a lost cause. I think with this ground worked up the way it is now, it's pretty loose. This might actually work pretty good, but we'll see. I'm going to pull these pins out of these top arms so this can float a little bit. And we'll give her a shot, see what she does. Alright, well, we got the first couple passes in. It's not cutting very good, but it is cutting. We're not very deep. Maybe about 6 inches or so. But you can see with the wheel in the furrow, the plow is leaning the wrong way. Maybe I should take it up to the garage and see if I can adjust this so it's flatter. Maybe it'd work a little better. I'm not sure. Let's finish this round and maybe we'll think about an adjustment. I know we said that maybe we'd have to make some adjustments, make this thing work a little better, but I have a better idea. Let's park this thing in the weeds where it belongs. Let's call it what it is, a failed experiment. To make this thing work right, it would need so much in parts and adjustment, and trying to make this plow work on a tractor that was never meant to have a 3-point plow is just like beating your head against the wall. It's not going to happen. This tractor is really good for brush hogging and stuff like that, but plowing is a whole nother story. So we're going to park this thing in the weeds, move on. We'll grab one of these trailer plows and get this done. So we'll talk to you soon. Alright, well, we got this plow on. Here's the setup for this thing. Got the cylinder on it. I got my valves shut off for the hitch. So now when you pull the lever, the hitch doesn't move, but the plow does. So let's go give this thing a shot. This plow works pretty good. I usually pull it with my M though, so we'll give her, H needs a little workout today, so let's get after it.